Fellow graduates, over the last 3 years at Norkam, we've learned a lot. First, Pendy taught us about Trump every class, and not a single thing Trump did went unnoticed. Then, we have Mr. Morgan reminding us that we have no friends, only neighbors during tests. Or how it wasn't a regular French class with cabs unless she was trying to recruit all her students to play rugby. Finally, we learned we could not sit more than 8 to a table at the library.
As much as some of us would hope, and others would be reluctant to admit, we aren't quite grown up yet, but sure as heck a lot closer to adulthood. The sense of community we endorsed here at Norkam, in many aspects, is like none other. As the school that takes in the most international students in the district, I am personally astounded to see how welcomed each and every one of them were at this school. And as much as we impacted in school, we also had a variety of impacts outside. Club sports, most definitely. Volunteering, of course. Part-time work, yeah. Although it might be hard to get a job at Wendy's right now.
Coming to school on that very first day in grade 10, we did not know how much money we were going to waste at Dawn's, especially senior year when everyone got cars, or how it was almost impossible to get to your locker without getting hit by a rugby ball. None of us knew that we would befriend our daytime janitor, Al, who knew almost every kid's name and how their weekend went. And lastly, we didn't know what amazing memories we were going to make at Norkam that will stick with us forever. We would also like to acknowledge 2 people that couldn't be here with us today making those memories. In the summer of 2019, we lost 2 incredible people, Caleb and Sydney. They graduated from Norkam last year, but touched many hearts in our grade. Caleb and Sydney were the type of people to make you smile at any time, and they'll forever be remembered and loved.
This year, obviously, didn't go exactly as planned. And our heart goes out to all the other graduates around the world who are on track to an accomplishment that was derailed by the COVID-19 crisis. Although, as many of the IB students were relieved, their exams were canceled. We aren't exactly getting the traditional graduation commencements, honors, and award ceremonies, just like most of us did in grade 6. Yet, feeling a part of a bigger picture is a drive for many of us to further pursue goals. You may feel a little cheated, but why dwell? This is a way for us to set our sights on the future and decide how we will better structure the world as we know it. And it's okay to not have a plan for life yet. Some of us feel like we aren't ready to establish long-term goals because the only rush comes from societal pressure, and it's also scary weird to think that all our goofy friends are actually becoming adults now. Now we get to choose together what we are learning about, and even better, what environment we're learning in. An optimistic outlook and a mindset to focus on what you want to accomplish is sometimes all you need. Although, if you tell yourself or others that you're going to do something, make sure to follow through. Stand by what you say. We now have more cause to set our minds to the act of outlining the individual we want to become and work towards becoming them.
The real world is a lot different than high school, and we're going to make mistakes along the way. There are going to be times when we feel like we have hit rock bottom, but it is these times when we need to shine. Those mistakes and failures are just redirection to something better, and they end up being our best tool in life. The Norkam grad class of 2020 is going to go on and leave a mark in this world. We are a class full of inspired, unique, skillful, and uplifting people, and we won't just fade out. We will make an unbelievable impression on the workforce, on Kamloops, and on the rest of the world.
Our accomplishments in life are now entirely up to us, albeit with many unknowns in the world. Presently, we must practice continual perseverance in our pursuits through the unprecedented times and leave our mark, positively impacting the world. Everyone will be challenging themselves in their own ways, entirely independent of each other. And there is no one strategy to find a sense of meaning in the coming years. Respect yourself enough to value what you have come to care about, and make this life a wonderful adventure. We are proud to be part of the Norkam 2020 graduating class. Now this is our time, our moment for new beginnings